Stop. See how she goes ahead of me? She's going ahead of me, it's all right. She's curving, she's still not aware of what I'm doing, right? She's not paying attention to me. And so you want to take sharp angles, just like this. Keep it nice and simple. And you can start with a square because that makes it really easy, just like this, right? Once you've done that a couple of times, your dog is either gonna shoot out way ahead of you and kind of pull you, or they're gonna do soft like what she did and